Hey everybody, welcome back to Knee Deep in ZDoom. This is Z1M9, or Map 31, military base. Another Scorcher. Yesterday you said you'd call Sears. Oh man, that brings me back a little bit. Still got the sadly underutilized bottle of booze. Unless he keeps refilling it like every single time and then drinking half of it. And he's like, alright, I got a job to do. Let's do this. Anyway, let's go and military base it up. Alright, so this was like the base where it always rains or something, according to the intermission. So, we can see it right there. Although it is coming through what appears to be an open skylight thing. It does not seem very practical. Why do I have the grid on? There we go. Anyway, moving right along. So if this is like the other one, which I'm assuming it probably is, we should be getting the super shotgun and the rifle in this one. Not that that matters much, because we're not going to be taking it with us this time, but, you know. Wow. Okay. These damage rolls are, quite nasty. But hey, you know. This is what it is. That it? No. There we go. Alright, well we don't have the power book in... Or not power book, what? Fuck. We don't have the ThinkPad in this one. Oh well. Rip in peace, ThinkPad. You will be remembered. So, one thing, I don't remember if this was in the original, but... have these numbered sections. Okay. And we're out of here. Mostly because I don't want to deal with that chain gunner. Not directly, anyway. Yeah. Cool. Thought this was where one of the new weapons was. Maybe it was in a different area. Maybe it was something similar. There's one problem with these tech-basey type areas is the areas do somewhat blend together. Okay, we've got ourselves an arena, boys. Alright, what do we got this time? Wow. That is obnoxious. That is a lot worse than the last one was. But yeah, same strategy still applies. There's no way of doing that and staying in the room. Just got really unlucky and got blocked that time. Okay. Thank goodness for infighting. Okay. Yeah, like I don't think there's really, unless I go through there and finish that up later, I don't think there's any way that's even doable unless you run out of the room. Hopefully the room doesn't lock, because if it does, then you're stuck with either the pistol, the single barrel shotgun, the chain gun, or the rocket launcher from close range. And I'm kind of leaning towards none of those being viable options. Just saying. Unless you manage to do a lot of dancing. Oh, jeez. This is falling into so many of the same traps as the original, though. With just the obligatory custom enemies, which was probably the point. And this was supposed to be a somewhat faithful demake after all. Wow. Fuck you and your RNG. Yeah, that whole thing where they just kind of, okay. You know, I know they have too much health. Right there. Alright, anyone else? No? Okay. Man, they made that worse. Alright, anyway, moving on. Oh, right, red key, so we have to move around. Is this? Yeah, it is actually numbered, based on where you need to go. Nothing like getting through a, I don't know, is that really a secret area? Semi-secret area. Oh yeah, this is where one of the things was. Or not. Okay, they changed that. Okay. Well, that's nice. Unless this really is blending together. I mean, honestly, though, having, like, all the secret items in, or secret weapons in one map was kind of silly, so maybe they decided to unsilly that. Who knows? Okay, well, I can actually get in there now. Yeah, this is a fair bit different than the original. Alright, whatever. Just give me all the things. And there's the Cacracratron. Yeah, I did find out that is actually an Arachnotron replacement. Someone in the comments did mention that it reminded them of an Arachnotron. So, I looked that up and yeah, what do you know? I don't know if it's like reskin plasma. It might be. If that is the case, then that's really, really nasty. But, you know. Alright, so we're here now. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. It's a nice looking force field. Yeah, I can get behind that. Which one was the one that... Yeah, right here. Well, that's where the super shotgun lives now. Alright, well, at least this has this little lip. Don't give me no lip. Alright. Probably still has the same... Yeah, the same kind of anemic reload animation. Or reload/fire animation. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? So I'm kind of thinking... Hold on, was this... Yeah, this is 3. So why are there more numbers down here? Well, this is it, but... No, wait, no. I don't have the red key yet. My bad. Now that's a red key if I've ever seen one. Okay. Alright, so it does seem like the rifle is probably... Ah, nifty. The rifle is probably a thing that would have gotten moved. Or not moved, but maybe removed. I don't know. Cool. That is actually one thing that I'm kind of curious about at this point. And don't spoil it, we need to find out together. But one thing I am a little curious about with the rifle is how they did it. Because there's no way of adjusting bullet spread in like standard Doom. And there's also no like custom bullet routine. So like in MBF 21 you could set up bullet puffs to happen independently of the game consuming ammo. Like, that's how I do most of the stuff in Absolutely Shameless. It's just basically more or less creating your own shooty-shoot routine. Pretty good stuff, and I'm glad it's possible. However, this is targeting vanilla, and nice stuff like that is not possible there. So, yeah. A little curious. I mean, like, there's, like the hunting rifle in Deadliest Demolition, for instance. That one is possible because, it's essentially mimicking a double-barrel shotgun, more or less, because it does have, like, 2 things being used. However, it has basically 2, was it a fire shotgun, I think? And that's kind of helped out because both shotguns in that game require 2 shells to fire. So yeah, it doesn't look out of place or feel odd if you only have an odd number of shells, because that's impossible. However, the rifle is something a little bit special. I did mention this in comments. Oh, these pains in the ass. At least there's no like, shield call in the original. But anyway. I did mention this in comments, but one of the things with, oh my god. These guys royally suck. And he's still not dead. There we go. Anywho. Was I gonna say? Yeah. God, that was annoying. I hate losing, like, all my health to a single enemy. A single stupid fodder enemy. Alright, so. Yep. I'm gonna double back and get some health first, because that was okay. Or not. Thanks. Alright, so... God, alright, which weapon was I talking about? Oh yeah, the rifle... Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, the rifle in this one, in knee-deep in ZDoom. Fuck it, I'm saving. Apparently this is it. We're gonna find out. Ah, it's a projectile weapon. Okay. That does, like, no damage. I mean, okay, it does damage, obviously, but it is not quite the powerhouse it was, and it's got a travel time, so, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, the one in the original, all it is are 10 bullets with 0 spread, and, just to kind of make it so that it doesn't jib things. And so it has that penetration. And the other thing that's kind of, I guess, somewhat special about it is that 9 of those pellets, this is a ZDoom exclusive feature, or maybe not exclusive, but MBF21 doesn't have it, but it has custom bullet puffs, and it just sets the bullet puff for 9 of those to none. So nothing too wild, just simple decorate. Whereas this one uses simple dehacked. Woohoo! I'm not sure what projectile it replaced. Probably, if I had to guess, the player's plasma. Because I'm pretty sure that's distinct from the Arachnotron's plasma. Although realistically, the BFG could have been replaced as well. And the code pointer for the ball hitting just being replaced. Believe that's something that's possible. Oh, okay, so it's in slot 6. Which means we probably don't have the grenade launcher. Okay, so this does bring down hit scanners pretty quickly, at least. Alright, now up here we go. Nope. Always like those. Those are... oh, jeez. It is still really cool. I don't know. Had to have taken a lot of work to pull that off. Okay. Just use old reliable here since we have a lot of ammo for it. You know, maxed out. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, it doesn't... when it comes to the SSG, it doesn't get much better than that. Alright, so... didn't this level have one of those, well, that looks like a trap. Didn't this have one of those, like, secrets where you just press the UAC panel or something? Well, this is, this changed. So before, this was, oh my god. Before, this area here was, not subterranean. So that's different. God, I'm sick to death of these pinkies, I gotta say. At least these are the normal ones and not the variants that have, like, way too much health, so. Which, to be fair, was also a problem in the original, so, what you gonna do, I guess? Cool. Ow. Thought Thought I could back away from that in time, but yeah, could have been worse. Yeah, unfortunately, between not having free look and this being projectile based, and thus kind of influenced or overly influenced by auto aim, yeah, the rifle isn't the one that I fell in love with, but it's still okay. And honestly, there's no other way they could have done it, so yeah, you're forgiven, I guess. So I believe that over there is a green key door. That's a garage door. And this is where we go. Cool. Thank you for the armor. Fancy. Now, this area was shortened pretty dramatically. Of course, then again, I think this is one of those areas where you went, like, up and around and all that crazy stuff. So, kind of understandable. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand around and find out how much damage these do. Sorry. This is why the game gave me a ton of rockets, I guess. OMG slaughter. Ow. I mean, technically the damage values could have been adjusted, so, it is hard to say. That is one thing with D-Hack, though, is you always have that rule where the damage value gets multiplied by something or another. It's actually, yeah, like that whole thing, and this is even true in MBF, unfortunately. The projectile damage is always subject to that rule where the damage value, well, a number from 1 to 8 is rolled, and the damage value is multiplied by that, and then applied to the player. So, yeah, kind of one of those unfortunate things, I suppose. Now, one thing that I did confirm is Penultimate Evil is in no way part of this. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I'm mentioning it now if I didn't. So, yeah, so we don't have a super secret level. It's not even as like a super hidden exit to this one. So, just so you know. Will not be pursuing that because I can't pursue it. There's nothing to pursue. I just wanted the ammo. Let me up. Alright. Let me out. Right, so what did that do? You know, I gotta say, I like these guys a lot more now that they can't just randomly nullify my attacks. And I do mean randomly. Because boy, was that a pain in the ass. Alright, 12 enemies left. What's the worst that can happen? Where are they? Oh, there you are. Should have known they were there. Oh well. We know now. Hope, yep, this can jib. Kind of curious how much damage that can do, and if it's comparable to the other one. Okay. There we go. It's always nice when you have pinkies that actually dutifully die to a rocket shot. Okay. Well, we got all the secrets and... Huh, that was a very quick map. Aside from that one initial death. So, wow. Alright. This one turned into a very short and sweet affair, didn't it? Alright, well there we go. Military base. Complete. Yeah, and there's no map 32 slot, so, there's no, like, custom UMap info. No, there wouldn't be. Alright. Well, practice stunt safety, wear a fireproof vest. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and, call it there, I suppose, because this one's probably gonna be... Oh, yeah, this is zoomed out pretty far. This is gonna be another big one. So, yeah. Nice short video for Monday, which is seemingly appropriate, because I have to get back to work this week. Oh. It's the worst part about taking days off, or taking weeks off, I should say. It's going back into the fray. But, yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't know about the rifle. That one's going to need a little bit more testing, but, I mean, like I said, I kind of went into this knowing that they wouldn't be able to make something quite as epic as what we had before. So, I'm mostly over it. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.